now that I got the tank off of here, what I'm going to do, or the mission of today's original goal, was to replace the head gasket cover for this. I don't know if it's get that part number there if you want it. Original from Suzuki, not very expensive. Let me disconnect this. What we're going to basically do here is be taking off all of these bolts. I'll let you know the number there was in the end, but basically taking them off all around the edge. We should have the gasket exposed. I'm going to remove a few things off out of the way, be able to get to it. I will update you then so you don't have to watch me unscrew a shit ton of things. Okay, so that was fun. Turns out that it was 15 bolts, or nuts, whatever you want to call those. And just a little side note here, these do not have to come off to get this whole thing off, which I sat there and figured out after investing 20 minutes into it. I saw those screws under there and thought I needed to do that, and that was quite painful because I could barely get one off, and then I realized that it would be impossible. So I used a little leverage, and I'll show you maybe what I did, and I basically was able just to get it off that old gasket. So what's the end prize here? We got ourselves the inside of the engine. Hold on, I need to shift my hand position. It's uncomfortable. Oh yeah, look at that. The inside, the innards. I don't even know what any of that is, but that's okay. I don't need to. Yeah. Mine, just for future reference, and I'd be curious if anybody else has had this problem. Let me see if I can get this zoomed in. Oh yeah, look at that. That right there in the front. Okay, that's the limits of the camera. Alright. Right at the front of that chain, where it kind of juts out. That's where mine was spewing, and as you can see, there's a lot of nasty oil all over the place. So I'll be cleaning the shit out of that. But, yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to go ahead and try to clean off that old nasty decaying gasket that... Oh, there's that. I can kind of see exactly where the missing piece was. Anyways, clean this all off, get the new one, nice and crispy one on there, and, yeah, should be good to go. I don't know how well you can see this, but I've been battling with this for like the last 20 minutes. Just this old, grungy, nasty gasket that like is decaying, and I keep getting little pieces off at a time. As you can see, it's just little, some pieces come off easy, but right around usually where the bolts are, it gets really... Yeah, let's see if I can do it. I can't really do it while I'm recording, but it's coming off in little bits and pieces, as you can see, and it's hard to not get it in the oil, so trying to do it in a motion away from where the oil is. So yeah, this is 20 minutes or so in the making. Thank God I didn't record this whole thing. I'll check back in when I'm done, show you what it looks like with the new gasket on before I seal her up. Okay, so what is this, an hour and a half later? Finally, painstakingly, I have gotten as much, I'd say 95% as I can, off of this damn seal. And as you can see, my lovely project here, it has gotten pretty intense. That old seal I had to scrape off with a screwdriver flathead. This is just unbelievable. Off of the block and off of here, it just, yeah. I don't even need to say anymore. You can see that was clearly hell, and I'm sure some of that made its way into the engine, which I have no idea what the heck that's going to do, so... Onwards to the next. I think this goes without saying, but you're going to want to make sure you can get off as much of that old seal as you possibly can to make sure that the new seal actually does its job. Otherwise, you might run into some problems, and yes, it's a bitch.